Hey, what is going on, everyone? This is JaeS podcast out of 30, and we're back with my boy here, Travis.
What up?
It's been a minute. Last time we did this was summer, I believe, of 2018. So it's been about 6 months. It's been a while, but yeah, we here. Oh shit. So fuck, man. It's been busy for the both of us. My boy here has been working. He's been grinding, and then I've had some school and football going on. So now that spring break for me and all that, we're just ready to rock one out here and get this podcast, going. So fucking, I don't even know. I don't even know what to talk about. What's that one dude's name?
For what?
The Vikings third stringer. Let's talk about him.
Oh, the running Rock Thomas.
Rock Thomas.
So basically, Rock Thomas, who's a Viking player, he's a running back, was just found. I think he was in January. Drugs in his house. He was found with 143 grams of marijuana. So now he's facing felony charges. I don't see the seriousness of it, but.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of like, it's one of those topics, man. I mean, I don't know. I don't think weed's that big of a deal. But with the NFL and with fucking the government, it's how it is. But I didn't even know who Rock Thomas was until you mentioned him. I saw my ESPN notification, and I was like, okay, some dude never heard of, caught with felony charges of
You probably
marijuana.
thought he was a practice squad or whatever.
Well, I didn't even know he played for the Vikings. I didn't know who he played for. I just saw Rock Thomas charged with marijuana felony charges, and I was like, it said NFL, so I was like, okay, some dude. But I didn't know he played for the Vikings, so that's pretty crazy.
It just sucks because with it being a felony amount and just knowing how the NFL is with marijuana, like, they don't play with that shit, which is fucking local law enforcement pays less attention to marijuana than the fucking NFL.
Yeah, and on top of that, he's like a third string, so I mean, that motherfucker is gonna lose his job.
Yeah, they don't give a fuck about him. But you know what? Fucking have him be found with like 10 prescription bottles of painkillers, and I bet no one bats a fucking eye. But since it's marijuana, it's fucking escalated for no reason.
Yeah, it's definitely something that has been I've wrote a paper. It was like an assignment, and it kind of had to do with marijuana in the league, and I can't think of the dude's name, but he was a high school player who had seizures, and he took CBD. I know you've heard of that.
Yeah. I still have yet to try it. I want to though.
It's it's basically it's the hemp oil. It's hemp oil. Has like 0.06 THC in it, so it doesn't get you high at all. It's just meant for medical purposes, and he would take it for his seizures, and it really helped him calm down. And he got a scholarship for Auburn for football, and Auburn ended up calling him and was like, yo, sorry that this is happening, but you can't play for me, or you can't play for anyone, because the NCAA basically banned him from college football, so he couldn't play anywhere. So
the NCAA is worse than the NFL. Yeah,
dude, especially when some of these rules are fucking crazy. But so he ended up going the JUCO route because he couldn't play in the NCAA. So it's shitty because the dude was using it for medical purposes, and it wasn't even like legit weed. He wasn't smoking weed and getting him high. It was the hemp plant. So it's just kind of bullshit all around. But
they don't want us to be natural.
Fuck.
Here's the thing, though, is if we're being serious, the NFL pays more attention. Always serious. The NFL pays more attention to like failing a drug test because of weed than they do with performance-enhancing drugs. More than they do with domestic violence. Like, if you fail a drug test because of weed, boom, automatic suspension. Fucking, you beat your wife, and it's, you gotta look into it. And I get it, like, I mean, innocent until proven guilty, but like, people like, what's his name? Fucking Hardy. What's his name? Greg Hardy.
I have no fucking idea who that is.
Bro, these NFL players have done way worse shit. Ray Rice was like, Ray Rice was like the pedestal of NFL finally cracking down on domestic violence.
For sure.
When she hit him first, slapping the shit out of him, gave her one uppercut, knocked her out, and now he's a fucking, like, he's the devil.
Yeah.
But he's kicked off. But then, like, there's like other players that just beat their wife, and it's no big deal. They might get traded or they might get released, but they're picked up immediately.
Yeah. I mean, Kareem Hunt, he got picked up from the Browns, Cleveland Browns.
Rightfully so, because Kareem Hunt did nothing fucking wrong.
Yeah, I think his was taken out proportional a little bit.
From what I've heard, is him and his friends brought girls back to the hotel room.
Yep.
After they found out they weren't of drinking age, he kicked them out.
Okay.
If anything, that's him being responsible, right?
Yeah. I mean,
he's not trying to get put in no situation where he's breaking the law, giving alcohol to minors. Exactly.
Yep.
Kicks her out. She calls him the N-word outside of his hotel room.
Yeah, I mean,
It pisses him off, right? He's got friends holding him back. All he fucking did was, like, so he pushed his buddy into her and she fell down. Literally all he did, it wasn't even like a kick, like it says he kicked her, but really he just kind of gave her, like, he put his foot on like her shoulder and just pushed her down.
Well,
like, it wasn't like she was laying flat on the ground and just kicked her right in the face, you know, like a kicker. It was literally just like a little boop. Like, she got no injuries, nothing.
Well, then you gotta remember too, like, I mean, some of these guys, I don't know about Kareem Hunt personally and like where he came from and all that, but like a lot of these guys in the NFL or NBA or really anything, they came from areas in the hood where, I mean, they saw this shit every day. You know, like they saw, you know, domestic violence happen, they saw crimes happen just in general. So like, I mean, you know, it's like this shit ain't, I don't want to say normal, but like, I mean, the fucking dude, you ticked his ass off. Like, of course he's gonna do some shit. I mean,
exactly.
If I was in his shoes and like some crazy girl said that to me after me kicking him out, I mean, like, I'm not saying I'd do all that, but like I'd be pissed off too. So like, it's understandable.
It's not like it was out of nowhere and he was just angry for no reason.
Yeah, like it's not like
he had a bad day at practice where he fumbled it twice, came back to his girlfriend's house and beat the shit out of her.
And he was like, tuna casserole, and started swinging, bro. Like, exactly. Like,
shit's overcooked. Yeah. Like, it's not like he's just fucking taking his day out on some random chick. It was just like, bro, she started it, and if you're gonna fucking swing on someone, or if you're gonna call them racial slurs, I don't know, like, yeah, free speech is free speech, but that doesn't mean that they're not gonna whoop your ass for it.
Oh, for sure.
Like, think with your fucking head.
Domestic violence. Yeah.
And that's not to take away from like actual domestic violence. There's fucking dudes out there just beating their wives for no reason because they regret their past or some shit.
This podcast is that we do not condone domestic violence and we don't think it's fine, but we're just saying that there are some cases out there where it's not justifiable, but there's good reasoning behind why that person may have done that.
Basically, see both sides.
Yeah,
question everything and see both sides.
Have an open mind. You know, there's no, you know, it's easy to blame someone when you don't know the full story.
Especially being an NFL player.
Yeah.
You have so many eyes on you at all times.
Oh, yeah.
You make a mistake and that could be it.
Yeah.
Like,
that's just like what happened to my roommate.
Tell that story. That's a funny story.
All right. I'll tell the story. I'll keep his name out of it, though, just for his, for his privacy. But as you guys know, I have said on my JaeS solo podcast, which you should check those motherfucking things out. They're pretty cool. It's just me on there, and I talk for about 10 minutes each podcast, and it's just about things that are going on. But anyway, not trying to sponsor that too much. I've talked about how I play at Minnesota State and play football there, and that's kind of why that podcast have been slacking a little bit recently. But my roommate, who also plays on the football team, we went out drinking one night at the bars downtown in Mankato, Minnesota, and I get back home with one of my other buddies, and there's cop cars at our house, and we're like, what the fuck? And my roommate got arrested, and he basically got arrested for what would the thing be called? What?
Indecency exposure.
Yeah,
or whatever?
indecent exposure. That's what he got arrested for. And the cops almost arrested me and my buddy because we were asking questions. They're like, why the fuck are you taking him in? Blah, blah, blah. You don't even have proof. You're just taking some girl's word. Basically, this girl called the cops and said that he pulled out his dick and was swinging it around and blah, blah, blah. And indecent exposure right there. Boom.
Just a swing.
Yeah, and just fucking whipping that shit around, doing the helicopter dick. But anyway, you know, obviously I know my roommate very well. He's a good guy. And my other roommate, who I won't say, he was with the roommate who was accused of doing that, and he said that didn't happen, which I believe them. And what's crazy is that after he got arrested and went to jail for a couple days, the media got a hold of it, and they even made the story worse. They said that he knocked on the girl's door. As soon as she answered it, his pants were around his ankles with his dick just fucking right there, which is not the case. But my point is of the story is he got accused of some shit he didn't do. There's no proof. It was literally his word over hers. And my roommate's friend was there, who was also my roommate, but he was there and he said that didn't happen, but he got charged with anyway. And it totally fucked him over because he's getting looks from NFL teams right now to play in the NFL, and every single team has asked him, so what happened, why did you get arrested? And it's just been a bad name. And if you look up his name now, it's like the first thing that pops up on Google is his arrest. And it's just super shitty that he got put in that situation for something he didn't do. And I mean, the way the justice system should work is that whenever that shit happens where someone gets falsely accused of something, the person that accused them of that should get just as bad as punishment as what he got. So she should go to jail for a couple days and face that shit, because it's just fucked up that she did that. But yeah. So, but I mean, it's just that the point of that is this: you gotta look both sides of the story. You don't fucking know the truth until, you know, you get both sides. You can't just pick a side, you know, or listen to whatever the media says. And I think that's the big thing to take away, is that even though the media says it could be wrong, because what the media told from my roommate is 100% not even close to whatever the fuck he did. So you can't trust him, you know. But fuck it.
Like I say, question everything, see both sides. In this world, you have to understand a few things. Okay. The media doesn't give a fuck about you.
No, they do not.
The news doesn't give a fuck about you.
Nope.
The internet doesn't give a fuck about you.
Nope.
Court system doesn't give a fuck about you.
Nope. Nope isn't yes. They don't give a fuck about you.
They really don't. But that's the world we live in.
It is.
Adjust, get used to it, and be smarter. Because wasn't at the beginning of that story, wasn't there an altercation, like, at the beginning between the two?
Between the girl and him?
Yeah.
Yeah, she came out of the house because my roommate was being loud. He was out in the late neighborhood doing his thing, just kind of being drunk, being obnoxious. And she was like, hey, calm the fuck down. Quit being so fucking loud or I'm going to call the cops. And verbatim, what my fucking roommate said was, go ahead, call the fucking cops. Because he didn't give a fuck, because he wasn't really breaking too many laws. I mean, you could say being loud, but I mean, that's about it.
That's totally different than exposing your dick to
exactly.
a girl.
And she went inside, she said back to him, bet. That's what Zach says verbatim. She said,
of course
bet,
she said that.
Closed the door, called the cops, and I guarantee you she's made some shit up. And of course, Mankato cops, being the fucking dickheads they are, they didn't question nothing. They just went off it. And that's not the first time I've heard bad shit about Mankato cops. I've heard they have zero patience, and they're kind of assholes.
Shit, could you imagine dealing with college kids 24/7?
Yeah, I get it.
No patience too.
They're dealing with, I mean, Mankato.
You're dealing with literally the dumbest people.
Minnesota State is known for their
world.
fucking fuckery, but like, jeez, man, like, damn, fuck, shit, bitch, Young Shaq. No,
was it a white woman?
it was.
You always hear about it. It's just white girls lying about that shit.
Yep. Gotta love them white girls.
God damn.
Oh yeah. I'm so excited we're doing this podcast again. Oh yeah. Brick me.
What?
So I'm just gonna take a sip of this tin cup whiskey.
You also have to understand, we can edit all this shit. It's an audio.
Yeah, there's no video, which is nice.
Yeah.
I actually prefer video.
Actually, dude, there's no video. There's nothing. Like, we could just edit anything.
I prefer video though because I like being able to show what we're doing along with this awesome audio.
You see, I don't like it when it's there. It'd be cool if we could have. It'd be cool if we could have camera facing you, and then we edit it.
Yeah.
Whenever the person's talking.
There's things where you can attach like a thing to the table, and have a GoPro facing me, and then get another GoPro facing you, so they can switch back and forth when we're talking.
Mm-hmm.
And then we could even have one there to get the both of us. But I ain't that rich. I can't be doing that. GoPros are expensive.
I still owe you $100, don't I?
Yeah.
I got you.
Not to mention,
Let's get it tomorrow before we go shooting.
Alright, bet.
Let's go to the bank.
But yeah, I do want to invest in a new camera, because if any of you guys have looked at our old videos,
Trash.
I mean the audio is great, but the video, no, it's pixely. It's like we're filming back in 2007, which the camera was made back in 2007. So we were filming back in 2007. But you know, I'll invest in some. I'm a broke college kid. You can't expect a fuck ton from me. I think this is a great time for a little fucking reminder that if you could please subscribe. I don't really care if you like the video. I don't give a fuck about that. Just to subscribe, because I'm trying to get paid, man. I need like 1,000 subscribers to get paid.
You enjoy doing it, but you want to make some money off of it.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the American dream right there.
And I'm at 11 subscribers, so I need 989 more. So yeah, if y'all could do that, that'd be great. I would appreciate it.
What do you got to lose?
Yeah,
just do it.
Just do it. Like, it doesn't fucking matter. Just don't even hit the bell, because if you hit the bell, you get notifications. But if you don't, then you don't even get notifications, so you don't even have to listen to our bullshit. Just at least subscribe, man.
It's just two dudes that don't know anything about shit. We're just talking.
We're just talking about shit.
Drinking and talking.
Drinking and talking. Right now we're having some good old tin cup whiskey. We whiskey boys out here. Fuck that tequila.
And this is not even a paid sponsor, of course, because we don't have shit.
Yeah, we don't make shit. No one cares.
But tin cup whiskey, I will say, if you're not a whiskey drinker, it will turn you into a whiskey drinker. If you are a man, it will put hair on your chest. If you're a woman,
it will put hair on your pussy.
His words, not mine. But yes, it is great whiskey, very smooth. It tastes like already whiskey water. It tastes like whiskey and water mix, but it's 84 proof.
It's nice. It's real nice.
One thing I will say, it's not the cheapest, but if you're not a whiskey drinker, then it's the only bottle you have to buy, and it'll last you forever. You know, you had a hard day at work. We all know how it is. You know, boss being a bitch, man or woman, doesn't matter. Bosses be bitches sometimes.
Doesn't matter, male or female.
You just hired
as long as it's male or female.
Your place of work just hired a new person. They're a fucking mouth breather, and they don't know shit.
That's the worst.
And you gotta teach them shit, and it's annoying, but you put up with it, because you know at the end of the day, when you get home, you get to pour a glass of that tin cup of whiskey.
And like I said, well, like my boy Chad says, it's not a sponsorship, not getting paid, because no one gives a fuck.
We do it for the love of the game.
Yeah, we just do it for the love. We've done many sponsorships, free sponsorships. They should really be paying us. And in fact, I don't get why Fairlife hasn't fucking paid me yet. The amount of milk I fucking drink from Fairlife is unreal. I put in thousands of dollars in that fucking company, and they only have like 3,000 followers. They don't even have many fucking followers on Twitter, so you'd feel like they'd give me something, or at least give me a shout out. Like if they gave me a shout out, I'd be happy with that, you know. But hey, who do you think your worst boss is? Like your worst boss ever, where you're just like, fuck, this guy's a dick. Like he's a fucking Richard. Like, who do you think that is? Hey, let me see that sig.
Does my dad count? No, I'm just kidding.
I mean, yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. You know, probably the first actual job I work at it was at a community center.
Yeah, maybe we were at community center.
I'm not gonna say his name, but this dude was just a piece of shit. Like you just knew, like the way that he talked.
Oh, I think I know who you're talking about.
The way he just talked.
His name starts with a P, right?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, okay.
The way he talked about people, the way he like just talked to his employees was fucked. But it's weird. The one that I'm working for now.
Chill.
Is
he chill? The one you're working for now.
So I'm not gonna say their name either. Actually, so hey, we're gonna edit this out.
Yeah, we'll edit it out.
Yeah,
wink, wink.
Because I don't want to talk about my current employer, just in case.
Well, yeah, we'll edit it out.
But
wink,
yeah,
wink.
I've had a boss. So basically, this guy was just he's just you know the type, just greedy.
Yeah,
you know the boss where it's like it's a small company, but it's got chains.
I'm gonna interrupt you real quick. Sorry.
Oh, well, fuck me, I guess.
No, I just want to say we are not politically correct over here. At least I'm not. So I may say some shit that's gonna offend you fucking. I don't even want to say it, but I'm gonna say some shit.
You say you're not politically correct, but you can't just say what you
fucking snowflakes.
There you go.
Yeah,
don't use snowflakes because that makes us look like a Republican podcast.
No. They can be Republican, like fucking soft asses too. Just people in general that can't handle jokes and they can't handle, you know, just having any kind of humor. Yep. Like, because back when I grew up, when I was a little kid, we said everything and it didn't matter. I mean, obviously we didn't like say the N-word or nothing like that, but like, I mean, we made jokes and like it was cool, it was whatever. Like, so that's how I'm gonna be now. Yeah, but anyway, go ahead. Yeah, your current boss is being a Jew. That's what we're talking about.
Yeah, it's funny too because he's super Republican, and he's, you know, it's a small company, but it has like a couple of other stores, other places.
Yeah,
and he's just a greedy motherfucker. Like doing like the job I do, I'm not gonna say, but you know, it's tough work. You know, it's very blue collar. It's, you know, it's rough, but it's, you know, it's a good living. It's whatever. It's just a job right now for me. But you know, we work our asses out for this dude, and you know, the minute it's slow, you know, you finally get a break. Because technically at this job, we're not even allowed breaks,
which is dumb as fuck.
It's against the law. But it's like, you can if you want to, but like, he'll make you feel shit about it. Like he'll put you down. It's like, bro, like, this is hard fucking work. It's not like just sitting at a computer or some shit.
My boy Travis, he works on cars. He's a mechanic. Just for y'all motherfuckers.
I didn't want to say that, but alright. I'm not even a real mechanic. I know the basic shit. Let's just say that.
He's a mechanic.
I'm a technician. I ain't shit. Okay, but like we work hard, all right.
Yeah.
So that it finally gets slow. Dude, God forbid you fucking get to sit down for like a second.
Bro, I know
bro,
what you mean.
There's one time it was so fucking slow, and we just got done with like a huge week, like where we worked our asses off. We had like a huge sale and everything, and fucking it's finally slow. We get to chill, relax a little bit, maybe clean up the shop. No, fucking this dude had me helping out our accountant. It's a big building. It's like we're downstairs, they're all the way upstairs, fucking in their nice comfy AC offices. And I was this isn't even my job, had me fucking folding boxes and putting like account shit into them, and I'm like, this is not even my job, bro. This is the accountant's job, and I work on cars. What the fuck is this? Like,
I would have told bro, like, hey, I'm fucking getting paid to do this.
You know what, that's the thing though, is that this is actually not a bad paying job. So sometimes what I've realized, the more you get paid, the more cool you are with, you know, shit being not fair.
Yeah.
And it's like, the upper staff loves me there, so it's not like I'm at fucking war with it. It's just like some things about like working for someone who just like, if he can make more money, he'll do it. It doesn't even matter. And another employee who works kind of with upper management told me like he was asked to falsify reports for the company. Yeah, exactly. Because we do an interest program.
Crazy.
So if you're trying to pay for shit, like right now, if your engine broke down and you had needed a new engine, you were going to get a new engine, could you pay for it up front?
No.
Exactly. So we have an interest program so where you can kind of pay it off. It was 6 months free, no interest, but you can make payments and shit. This dude that needed a whole bunch of work done to his car wanted to do that, and like he couldn't afford it. But our boss wanted the guy to falsify reports to make it seem like he could afford it, so that they could basically fuck that dude in the end. Because they know he's not going to pay for it. So at the end, he's going to have to pay way more and be in fucking huge debt.
How crazy would that be if your like current boss was like listening to this shit and he was like, "That
you can't fire him for this shit,
Travis,
dude." He's got more.
So you would say he's your worst boss?
Not treating me wise, but just like as a human being, I think he's like, I just don't respect him at all.
Okay, I feel it.
Like he's chill with me, he's cool with me, and he likes me, but like I don't respect him.
So the community service boss was your worst treating
community center. I didn't do community service.
Community center, Mid-Grove Community Center. But he was your worst treating you wise. But when it comes to as a fucking person, your current boss.
I mean, I think they probably would have made good friends. But it's just like, I don't know. I just don't think you're a good. You can't be a good boss if people don't respect you.
Know who my fucking worst boss was? I'll tell you who. Fucking, I worked at Cub Foods in Brooklyn Park. It's the one year. I'm gonna tell you where it's at because I don't give a shit, even though no one really listens to these podcasts. But I worked at Cub Foods. It was near the Popeyes, JaeS Fish. It's in Brooklyn Park. Look it up. I worked at that Cub Foods in high school, and it was kind of fun because shout out my boy Tommy and Deshaun, Jake Beck, John, all those guys. God, there's a lot of people. There's a lot of cool people from my high school that I worked there with, and I was the clean team, I think is what we're called. Basically, I just got the carts from the parking lot and put groceries back that people didn't want and clean the fucking shitters. That was basically my job. But the worst boss I ever had was she was a store manager. I forget. Oh, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna say her fucking name. Her name was Lisa, and
it's always a fucking Lisa.
Yeah, fucking Lisa. She was the worst boss I've ever had. It was like one of my first legit jobs too, and I just remember she was always on her ass, and we couldn't just fucking breathe. It almost felt like with her, and the shit she made us do was ridiculous. Like I remember one time, we all wore like radios and stuff so you could communicate, and she'd always be like, clean team, fucking on the radio and shit. So I'd be like, hey, like,
fuck off, Lisa.
I'd be like, yeah, what's up? What you need, And she's like, meet me outside. And I'm like, all right, I'll be right out. That? I gotta fucking get some more carts, but I'll be right there. And she's like, well, hurry up. And so I fucking go, and I meet her outside, right? And there's this big it's outside. It's out fucking side. Remember that. That's the point of the story. And there's this big stain. It almost looked like someone spilt like a 2-liter soda like on the fucking concrete, right? And it's near the door, but not really. It's like whatever. And you gotta remember too, it's also summer, and in the summer it generally rains in Minnesota. And fucking she said, before I got outside, she was like, bring a fucking mop. So I was like, all right, I'll bring a mop. I bring the mop out there, and she's like, hey, you see this stain? Clean it. And I look at her, and I'm like, you want me to clean the stain that's outside? And she's like, yeah. I'm like, on the concrete, even though it'll rain in the next couple fucking days. Like, you want me to mop the fucking concrete? And she was dead serious, and so I did it. I mean, I wasn't trying to get fired that day, but I half-assed the shit out of it, and I went back inside, and I, you know, under my breath, I was like, this fucking bitch, you know, just mumbling under my breath.
Maybe she just needed some dick.
I don't know, dude, you know, I wouldn't have even gave it to her if she offered, because I don't know, she was probably in her 50s, she had short hair, just wasn't my type. Was not my type. But then there were some workers at Cub Foods that were just so fucking chill, like my boy John. John, sometimes he was one of the managers, and when he was there she was gone, man, oh man, I loved it. But Cub Foods, man, Cubs was the shit back in the day. I can't be working that 9 to 5 no more. Just can't be doing it.
So back to Lisa.
Yeah, Lisa.
So back in your situation.
What about my situation?
Like, back to when you were working there.
Yeah.
Would you fuck her?
No, probably not.
What if it was to keep your job?
Nope, not worth my job.
What about a raise?
Nope.
Just any raise? No.
You gotta remember, I was basically a janitor there. It was just some fucking job that I had in high school to give me the little cash. That's all I cared about. And then I fucking quit. I remember when I quit because our senior year of football was coming up, and it was like late July, early August when 2-a-days was about to start. And I put in my 2-week notification. Now I wrote a note, and I was basically
that's how you got to do it.
Yeah, I was basically just like,
I was
basically like, just like, hey, I love to hear, but like I can't do it no more. And I think my last like 2 shifts I didn't even show up. I can't remember, to be honest. It's like my junior year, so it was about like 2014. Yeah,
you
it was
have a history
2014.
Of doing that.
It was 2014 when that shit happened.
What about when you worked at Valvoline?
Oh man.
Oh yeah, I know it's late notice, but I'm about to go to college up north, so can't work anymore. Bye.
Yeah, basically that's what happened. I was working at Valvoline, instant oil change, and I actually really liked my bosses there. So like, I don't want to talk shit about Valvoline. I really enjoyed it there, but basically I was deciding if I want to go back to college, and I decided I decided that I wanted to. So I left to go to college down in Rochester, and I had no.
Oh, that's right. It was down in Rochester, not Bemidji at the time. I forgot.
And I just basically said, "Look, sorry, I gotta go right now. Like, I can't wait."
Good luck.
Yeah, it's like, good luck. Sorry, just find people to schedule my shifts. I guess I don't know. I wish I would handle that differently, but like, I didn't know I was gonna go down there until I knew. So it was like I didn't. It's not like I purposely fucked them over. I just didn't know. But shout out to Valvoline. They're the real motherfuckers. All the people that work there, they know what's up.
It's kind of funny how it's looked down upon to quit a job, like out of the blue without a 2 weeks notice. And I get it. Like the only time I'd agree with like where you need to do that is if like, you know, they're gonna have to like ask people like, hey, I know you don't work this day, but can you come in? Or I know you only work this to this time, but can you stay a little late because so and so quit? You know, as I get that, but if you think about it, at first you're going up to them in the interview saying, I want to work here, okay, and you do what is your job and they pay you. But if you think about it, at any time you should be able to, I don't want to do this job anymore, I'm done, give me my final pay and I'll leave. But it's always like more hectic, you know, it's more like,
yeah,
but I get it, but it's also like, as the employee, like, you have total self-control, which is why also they don't want you to discuss about salary or who's making what in hours, because they know that some people are getting paid more than others, and say if someone's doing a better job, then they're angry. But if the employees discuss about how much they're getting paid, that only puts more power into the employees, because then they know that they can always ask for more money. And that shit goes on at my job right now. Like, there's people getting paid way fucking more money than me for the same job. And
Fuck that, man.
And it's not.
You should be getting paid the
same.
same.
No, I know. I get that. No, I get that. But, you know, there's also experience involved. Like, there's some dude that has been doing the shit that I do for 10 years. He gets paid way more than me. And there's no different, like, but the thing is that there's no different responsibilities. We have the same responsibilities, the same job. But he does have more experience, so I do get it. But at the same time, it's just fucked. And you're just like, well, if we're doing the same shit, we should get paid the same.
Yeah.
But,
dude, just fucking work, man. My ideal job would be to do this. I think this shit would be fun. I think you know, like doing a podcast and stuff would be pretty cool. I mean, obviously, I'm doing fucking. Sorry, I'm distracted. I am doing a fucking podcast. Is this one right here? But I think doing this for a living would be cool, or, you know, doing things that revolved around this would be cool. I'm not that type of guy that can be like working at 9 to 5. I just think
why do you think we do shit like this? Is because we know we're not meant for that 9 to 5.
Yeah, it's just like,
and it's not to like hate on it. There's some people that are just made to do it and they don't mind it. And that's me too. I don't like what I work right now. It's just a job. But I'm happy that I work with great people. Like, I don't dislike any of my coworkers, which is fucking rare in the workforce today. But, you know, I just show up, do my job, and I try to make the most fun out of it.
That's what you gotta do, man.
Yeah, if not, then you're just gonna fucking be depressed all the time.
Yeah.
But, like, with shit like this, like, anything that you can wake up in the morning and not sit there on the edge of your bed and be like, fuck, I gotta go do this.
Yeah.
But instead you wake up in the morning and you're like, I'm looking forward to this. This should be fun. Whatever job that is, that's what I want.
Which
I haven't found it yet, but I know I will. Like, I just know I know it's down the road.
Brings me back to this point. Please subscribe. I said on my very first podcast that I would never be the type of guy to fucking beg for subscribers and shit, because I think that's corny. Like, I hate when I be on YouTube. Subscribe
to this channel.
Yeah, and like, they're like, hey, we're gonna talk about sea turtles, but before we watch this video, please click like and subscribe and hit the bell for more videos. I always fucking hate when that shit happens, because whenever they do that, I'm just like, I'm purposely not gonna subscribe or like this, because don't tell me what the fuck to do. So like, I understand that, but that being said, please subscribe, because to have this be like part of my living would just be awesome. Obviously I need to have my part too. I can't just be telling you guys to do shit. I gotta do my part, and by making these more consistent and putting more content out, because if I'm not putting content out, then there's nothing to subscribe to. So I understand that. So bear with me. This is still a very, very young thing we got going on. It's it's still in its birth, basically. But by the time it reaches its toddler stage, I'd like to be, but honestly, I'd like to have at least 500 subscribers soon. That's a lot, but I want to get to that 1,000, because as soon as I hit 1,000, I'm being real with y'all. By the time you hit 1,000 subscribers, that's when you start making money, and that's when you start getting ads on your channel. So I'm really trying to hit that 1,000. Know what we need to start doing? Speaking of, we need to start doing music reviews. I be watching so many of those, and so many people make money off of those. Yeah. It's unreal. I can name like 3 music reviewers off the top of my head. 5 actually. There's the Law Twins. I don't know if you heard of them.
No.
They got fucking like 400 subscribers. 400. So they're making pretty good money off just reviewing music. Obviously, you've heard of like Mollen.
No.
Oh, dude, you've heard of Mollen.
But the thing is with the internet, you can make money off of anything.
Yeah.
There's this dude who makes really funny videos, and he edits his own videos. What's his name? Pay Money Wubby. Basically, he just picks shit that's like channels or that are on YouTube, or just like a video that's just like fuck, like it makes you cringe, and you're like, what the fuck is this? Basically, he just makes fun of it the whole time.
Really?
And it's fucking hilarious, and he's got like 500 some thousand subscribers.
Yeah.
But like his editing and his camera work is also really good. Like
honestly, that's the most
literally
important
his
thing.
editing is also what makes it super funny.
Yeah.
But also just the shit he says is also funny.
Editing goes a long way.
It really does.
People will be surprised. But I can't think of his name. Isn't really Mollen. I mean, it is. That's what people call him. I can't think of his real name right now. He's very fucking popular. He has over 1 million subscribers. Then there's Sean C. He's a big one. There's Miami. He's another big one. There's a lot of motherfuckers that review music, and that's something we should get into. I think that'd be kind of fun. You know, it's where they, you know what I'm talking about, where they play music and they film themselves review, like listening to it for reaction videos. That's what it's called. Yeah. And I think that's something we should get into. I want to try a ton of things. I want to vlog. There's a lot of stuff I want to do, but man, just to start making this a legit career would be awesome. And it sounds crazy to say that now because it's fucking so young, and just to think that this could be a career is crazy, but there's people that do it, and for us to be one of them, that'd be pretty fucking amazing. So I mean, seriously, don't even hit the fucking bell, just subscribe, and then if you want, don't even fucking listen to any of our videos. As long as you're subscribed, that's what really matters. But then YouTube too, there's some shit that's been going on with YouTube that I don't like. YouTube's been pretty strict the last year or two. For example, I don't know, I mean, you know how much I fucking love the Hodge twins, right?
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah. Leave the nuts hanging out. You know, the Hodge twins and shit. They ended up having to leave YouTube. I mean, they still post videos, but not as much because
they have their own website now, don't they?
Yeah, they started posting.
You gotta like subscribe and pay.
Yeah, you have to pay $3 a month to watch their videos. It's not
bad for funny content.
Yeah, it's not bad. Like, that's not the point, but like they had to move away from YouTube because YouTube started taking ads off their videos, which is how they get paid, because they were cussing too much, and they're just, you know, obviously if you guys have heard of the Hodge twins, they're very, you know, their content is very explicit. You know, they talk about sex and all kinds of shit. And that's another thing too. I feel like if I want to make a lot of good videos, I can't even cuss, which fucking sucks, because like that's just
yes,
kind
you
of who I am.
You can cuss.
Yeah, you should be able to. Like, if a 10-year-old watches our podcasts or videos or whatever, I mean, that's not our fault. That if anything,
that's the internet for you.
That's the internet. That's parenting. If you don't want your kids like fucking surfing the net, then you should pay more attention to them. Because you know what?
Remember back in our day, fucking LimeWire,
dude.
You could download literally anything you wanted, whatever it was.
I remember, dude, the first time I ever watched porn, that shit was crazy.
Your computer would start glitching like a fucking EDM concert.
Oh,
but
God, dude.
It was worth it to get free shit, though.
I kind of miss the back in the day, man. Like, when fucking you're just surfing the net and you didn't really even know. You're just fucking surfing shit. Oh,
how old were you when you first discovered porn?
6th grade, 6th or 7th
Same.
grade.
I was in 6th grade. I was 12 years old.
Yeah, I was around there too.
StupidNakedPeople.com, and I got it off of. So you know, back then,
yeah,
you play fucking games online, like addictinggames.com or what's another one?
Club Penguin or some shit like that.
No, but like a website where it just had a shit ton of games. There's one that I'm thinking of. It's like blue and orange.
I can't. I just think of addicting games.
Fuck,
I'm scratching my
there's
balls
so many
right
of them.
I'm scratching them.
There was just games that would pop up and ads.
Right now.
There's just ads that would pop up, and you just click it, and then it just goes to
so
it.
Good.
Led me to that, and that was That's a weird time. The first time you ever discovered porn, that is a weird.
Yeah.
That's weird.
You know what the website was the first website I discovered?
Was it the Hub?
Nah. The Hub is legendary, but...
See, I don't use the Hub, bro.
Oh, I use the Hub, dude.
I think Pornhub's overrated.
Everyone uses the Hub.
No, bro. It's
the #1 porn site. But anyway, that's not the point. I'm not trying. The first website I discovered was girlsgonewild.com.
Well, that's on TV. That'd pop up at like 2 a.m. when you were wide awake.
I mean, it wasn't like actual porn videos. It was more just like naked girls like masturbating.
Yeah.
But I mean, I remember when I first saw that, I was like, oh my god. I was like, what is this? I was like, my dick's getting hard. What's going on?
I remember my first. Do you remember the first porn video you ever watched?
Yeah, thanks to Savi.
So mine
fucked up.
Mine was like, I'm surprised I'm not fucked up from this, as seeing at such a young age.
Oh,
it was like one of those like BDSM videos, like bondage and shit. I think that's why it was so weird, because I'm like, people do this? Like, what?
That would fuck me up too.
But that's the thing, I'm surprised it never like actually like, fucked me up. Like,
first video.
I'm not even into that shit, but that was like the first thing I ever saw. I thought it was weird.
First video I ever saw was I still remember to this day, we're at Corey's house, we're chilling, and I think Stavi must have been watching porn earlier or some shit.
Dirty motherfucker. Yeah,
that fucking scumbag. But somehow the conversation came up and he's like, bro, you've never seen like a legit like porn video before? I mean, I've seen like this was back when I discovered Girls Gone Wild, so I was like, well, I've seen like girls masturbating and shit, but like I've never seen like legit porn. He's like, bet, I got you, right? So he pulls up, I think he just pulled up some random video, but he like pulled up some black guy and some black girl just going at it. But like, you know, it was like a video where it had like a script to it, right?
Yeah.
And like it was like guy cheating on girlfriend or whatever, right? So like the girlfriend's watching the guy fuck this other girl through the window, and then she comes in and she's all like, what the fuck, blah blah blah. But like, you gotta remember, this is the first time I ever like watched porn, so I'm like scarred because it's just this big black fucking dick just fucking railing her, and I'm just like, what is happening? I was like, oh my gosh,
they
like,
come in those sizes?
Yeah, it was just like, I knew what sex was, but to like see it for the first time was something different, and I was like, whoa, like this is crazy. But fucking hey, and then I started watching more and more, and then what's crazy is when I was first discovering this shit, I looked up the craziest shit, but now I look up more like romantic, like passionate shit.
I feel.
Yeah, because that's the real life shit.
Amateurs where it's at. No, I get it.
Like, I don't know. I don't want to go too much into it. My dad's subscribed to my channel, so I don't want to be talking about this shit.
Does he actually watch the videos?
He watches my solo ones because they're short.
Oh,
I don't think he watches these long ones. But hey, if you're listening, I'm sorry. I mean, it's natural. It happens.
Leave in the comments your first porn story.
Yeah, for real.
We'd love to see it.
That's what I want to start doing. Is like, I want to get enough followers where they can start posting like their relationship problems or whatever, and I can start talking about them.
Doing like a Q&A.
Yeah, like
I get you.
What the Hodge twins do, the Ash Hodge twins, where they're like, look, I did this, like, what should I do? And they're all like, that would be so much fun. I would love to do that.
Even that, but we could just look up fucking questions on the internet and just
that sounds.
I know, but
it's not as fun. But like, yeah, we could still do that. But man, it's honestly like, it's partially luck just blowing up. Like,
it's really just putting out content, putting good content, being consistent.
It's being consistent.
Speaking out to your followers,
I think is the biggest
being
thing.
Relatable, but also being like out of the box, you know?
Like, if we did this like every other day, dude, I feel like it'd be very popular. But like once every couple months, like, it's just like, no one's gonna fucking pay attention. Not to mention, another big thing is social media, like getting your name out there. And for all you motherfuckers, I have a separate Sorry, reading tweet. I have a separate Instagram account and Twitter account for this podcast. It is, hold on. It is JaeS 612, JaeS 612 for my fucking Instagram, and for Twitter it's at JaeS 612 as well, and then obviously it's YouTube, which is JaeS Official. But yeah, get on that. Whoa, I'm on Instagram right now and just see the pregnant girl.
What?
Hey, Luke posted us. Hello, I'm Luke, and welcome to my mood board.
Hey, he posting them selfies.
Yeah,
looking good.
He's looking good. Fire. He's got
boy.
That the second selfie. He's so serious.
Exactly. Hey, you gotta post it.
Hey, I like the haircut though.
Posing.
And I like that he shaved. I mean, I knew he shaved.
Tell you, bro.
Yeah. Hey.
Luke going on to better things.
Yeah, he is. Dude, I gotta start doing more music, man. I mean, that's the biggest thing I want to do. I'm just fucking like, dude, if we're being real with ourselves, you gotta do your stand-ups and I gotta do my music.
Yeah. Just a matter of time.
But that's the thing. Whoa. I feel like time's running out, man. Like, I feel like gotta do this shit, you know? But, yeah. I'm gonna say this again. I'm gonna say it and say it and say it, but please subscribe. Is Miranda subscribed?
No.
She needs to fucking subscribe.
Everyone needs to.
Tell her she don't gotta listen to nothing.
I'm telling my grandma that lives in Florida to subscribe.
Yeah,
bro.
exactly. I'm telling everyone I know to subscribe because, like, it's for
Grandma.
a good cause. Literally, if I make $1 million, I'm giving at least half of it back to something. Not charity, because fuck charity, because I feel like they low-key be taking the money for themselves.
No, you gotta donate to what's it called, nonprofit. 100% goes to a certain thing, like American Red Cross. Yeah. Bullshit, complete bullshit.
I want to
bro, like, you go into like a store or something and they're like, you want to donate the last few cents to Red Cross?
Yeah,
it's like, fuck no. Dude,
I never do that.
You know, not even 100% of the money that was funded through Red Cross, not all of it has even gone towards Katrina yet, and that was like the early 2000s.
That was 2006, I believe.
And they still don't give a... Bro,
if I remember that correctly, don't
all these
quote me.
Same with like the breast cancer, that pink ribbon shit. Stop donating to that shit. They don't give They don't even give like more than like half of like the profits.
That shit be pissing me off.
It's fake as shit. It's just like, there's people that just create organizations or whatever it is just to get money, and they put on this big whole spiel about how they're gonna give all this money to all this shit, and they never do. It's just to get more money. That's all it is. And it's the top people. It's people that you don't hear about, and they just make the money, but you think you're doing a good thing, and that's good. You think that it's like seeing a homeless person, you give them like a few bucks. Mm-hmm. Makes you feel good. I did that
today, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
I love doing that. Dude, it makes me feel really good.
So it was right by Taco Bell on that intersection there in Osseo.
Yep.
Yeah, dude. There's a homeless person there, and he said, he was like, I'm deaf and I got thyroid cancer. Please help, or whatever, right? And I was like, I checked my wallet and I had $2 cash. That's all I had. But I was like, you know what? Like, what the fuck am I going to use these $2 for? Like, I don't really care. So I gave it to him, and I felt good. I mean, whenever there's a homeless person, I mean, like, I know a lot of people say, well, you shouldn't give cash to homeless people because drugs, blah, alcohol, blah, blah. But like, I like to give them the benefit of the doubt, you know?
Amen.
And like, even if they do use it for alcohol, it's like, well, that's their problem, not mine. Like, I tried helping, but yeah, I'm about to pour more of this tin cup.
Do it
real quick. Oh yeah.
So, and this isn't to sound like fucking, you know,
sorry,
whiskey turning on. And I don't mean to say that, like, when I say it, I don't mean to like fucking be like, yes, praise me, I'm a good person. Yes, see what I do.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Anytime I'm parked at like a light or stop sign or whatever, and I know I got cash in my wallet, I always give it to some like a homeless person or whatever. Like someone homeless, I always do it. Oh, thanks. And like I remember the first few times that I did it, I'd get annoyed because they'd always be like, "Oh, thank you, man. God bless you. You don't know what this means to me." Like they just fucking give you the speech, and you thought it was almost made up. But after a while, you start to realize, to you, those extra few bucks in your wallet don't mean shit to you.
No, they really don't.
But to those people, it means the fucking world, and that's why they say that. Like, God bless you. Like, thank you. You don't understand how this means to be. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that just makes that, I don't know. To me, it makes me feel better.
Well, and those $2 have been in my wallet forever. I'm not even kidding. I don't really use cash like that. I always use
everyone
cards.
uses card. Yeah.
So like, I mean, those $2 have been forever, and I'm just like, you know, I'm gonna get rid of it. And you know, if he can use it more than I can, then God bless, let him do it.
Even if he uses it towards drugs or alcohol or whatever it is,
that's his problem.
You know what? But at the end of the day, even though it's not the healthiest way of handling shit, even if he used it to buy drugs, buy alcohol, and use it, you made him forget about his pain and suffering at least a little longer. You know what I mean? So really, anything does help.
I should have fucking brought my charger down here because my laptop's getting low.
I mean, we can end it at any time, really. I feel like it was a good podcast.
For the record, for the people that don't know, it's 1:41 a.m. It is March 7th, 2019. So we'll probably go until 2 o'clock because by then my battery will be most likely dead. But yeah, I'm going to have to keep an eye on it. It's probably about 1/3. There's probably about 1/3 left. But
how long have we been going?
December. It's almost been an hour. I like to
that's not bad.
I like to reach around the hour range for the podcast when I have a guest on.
Oh wow, thanks.
Yeah. I mean, like, I don't know, because it's like you're a guest, but like at the same time, it's like I feel like it's like our podcast, you know?
Yeah.
Especially since you've been on, this your third time being on.
Yeah, I think it's my third time.
Yeah. And I've only had one other guest, Silas. Check him out. I don't know his social media stuff right now, but
Silas Martin.
I'll let you know. I'll probably put it in the description. Great guy. Anyway, I want to get Luke on here. That'd be cool. I'd like to get more people on here.
Luke is always down to talk about shit too.
Oh yeah,
that's a good thing. Yeah, Luke, you can talk to Luke about anything.
Yeah, I've really been talking to Alex about getting on here.
Alex is good to have on your podcast.
Yeah, dude, exactly.
That dude's got a lot of good opinions and thoughts about a lot of shit.
Alex would be dope for sure.
Dude, sometimes even like going to the gym with him, like we'll be fucking distracted by like talking about something.
Yeah, exactly.
You can talk to him about anything.
Yeah, Alex is the dude.
That's another thing. I need to get back in the gym. I haven't been in 3 weeks.
I was just 3 weeks. At the gym today.
3 weeks, motherfucker. It's not good.
I gotta tell you what though, I gotta stop drinking.
Amen.
Dude, I got the gut of a fucking 40-year-old. It's unreal. It's crazy because like my legs and my arms and my chest are all in shape, and then you just fucking look at my gut and it's just like, what are you doing?
That's the thing about getting older, man. You're not expected for this whole aging shit.
I've done February was the first time I did this. It's this machine where it does your body fat measurements and stuff. You stand on it and then you hold these things.
Yep, I've been there for wrestling. We have to do it every year.
Measures that shit. And anyway, I did that today again. And this one I actually did was a different machine. It was newer, so it had more shit to it. Like, not only did it measure your body fat, but it measured a fuck ton of stuff. And it tells you if you're older or younger based off your body. So like if you're super skinny and in shape, it's like, oh, you got the body of like a 18-year-old even though you're 22. Or oh, you're really obese and you got a big ass beer gut, so you got the body of like a 30-year-old. And I did mine today and it literally said I'm older. My body, the way it's built, is older than my age.
But that's total BS.
Well, it's not like saying like, oh, like I'm older or nothing. It's just saying that like I got a beer gut, and that's typically what happens to older males is because for males you gain more weight in the gut, and for females it's more in the hips. And like I'm not necessarily fat or nothing, but like I do have more fat in the gut region, so like I understand why I said that, but it's just like, fuck, man, like,
yeah. Bro, I'll tell you something, bro. Let me tell you something. So my dad my dad,
you can say whatever you want.
My dad has heartburn. I get that. All my older brothers have heartburn. Personally, I never thought I was gonna get that shit.
Dude, heartburn fucking sucks. You need to get some Tums ASAP right now.
Or here's the thing. Tums. Never had heartburn my whole life until like a couple months ago. Alright, I'm 22.
I got that shit when I was like 17.
That's why I never thought it was real, and I was never gonna get it, because I'm like, heartburn is fucking bullshit. It's this fucking, like, it was a conspiracy theory or some shit.
Yeah.
Dude, first time I got heartburn, I thought like something was wrong with my heart, and I was like,
nah, it's just normal.
No, I know, but like I got heartburn. I had like heartburn for like 2 weeks because I didn't do anything about it, because I was like, it'll pass, like it's nothing.
Yeah.
I remember just going into work, I'm like, well, this is it, like my heart hurts, it's a ticking time bomb now. I'm gonna die. I walk into work like, hey Travis, how's it going? Oh, I just dying, just waiting now, I guess. I'd be like, if I went into a room where it was only me, I'm like, well, if I have a heart attack, I hope someone's gonna hear me fall or something so they can save me. But then like I just realized, I'm like, oh, it's just heartburn.
Yeah, bro.
That shit will come out of nowhere.
Is it kind of like where it almost hurts in the center? It feels like it's going up.
Like it just makes you feel, yeah, it just like hurts.
Yeah, dude. No, I've had that, especially when I eat like fast food or something.
Oh, dude, it's like if I like have coffee on an empty stomach, which I know can create heartburn, that fucking hits me big time.
I got a debate quick that I wanted to talk about, and this is a perfect time to talk about it. You ready? You ready, Travis? You ready? Fucking ready?
Yeah, boy.
Fuck, pussy, cock. I only say that because I don't give a fuck. Alright. Topic before we close this podcast out. We probably got a few more minutes.
Hit me.
I want to talk about this topic, and then we're going to talk about the Tim Cup, because that's what we do. Anyway. Taco Bell or Taco John's?
Taco Bell.
Oh, man, I don't know.
The only thing good about Taco John's is their potato olays. Literally, if Taco Bell did potato olays instead of those fucking nacho fries, Taco John's would be going out of business in like 5 years.
Bullshit.
Not bullshit.
Bullshit.
You know I'm right. You ever gotten a fucking burrito from Taco John's?
It's delicious.
It tastes like fucking Taco Bell's bean burrito, which is like the worst thing on the menu.
First of all,
I'm saying,
did that classic Southern mumbling. Anyway, hold on. Taking on my headphones. I gotta fix my hat. Yeah. Blah. Anyway, so I've been eating Taco John's.
Yeah, because it's not that far away from your campus.
Yeah, and I've had Taco John's before, but this is my take on Taco John's versus Taco Bell. Taco Bell has better quantity,
facts,
and variety,
price,
and price,
taste,
but Taco John's is better quality.
No,
I seriously believe that, bro. I seriously believe that. I've had Taco John's and like I've had Taco Bell.
Does anybody know? Can anyone tell me how many things are even on the fucking Taco John's menu? It's probably like what, 12 things max,
dude.
Taco Bell has like fucking tacos, 50 things.
I've had the street tacos. They're fucking amazing, bro.
I'll say this: I bet you Taco John's is probably healthier.
Yeah,
because it doesn't taste as good. But it's fast food, dude. But dude, you don't go to fast food to be healthy.
Amazing, bro.
You're like, I want something quick and delicious and something I'm gonna hate myself about later.
I'm not. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying Taco John's is better necessarily. I'm just saying like it's up for debate for me.
Okay, other than Taco Bell and Taco John's, what other fast food Mexican place is there?
I mean, if you count like Chipotle,
no, that's Cantina. That's Cantina. Cantina is totally different.
Or fucking my favorite, which is Pancheros.
All that Pancheros, Chipotle, Qdoba, that's Cantina food. Okay, so I'm talking about Mexican
the only two are
fast
Taco
food.
Bell and
Taco John's.
And Taco
Exactly.
John's, yeah.
So there's like almost no competition.
Yeah.
It's the same thing with Chinese food. There's what is it?
Panda Express.
Panda Express and Lian Chin. That's really it. Other places you have to go and sit down or like order takeout, but it's not
It's like some buffet or something.
Yeah, you have to like put shit with like Taco Bell, Taco John's, Lian Chin, Panda Express. You have to walk in, you see the menu in front. It's a fast food.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying, is like there's no really like competition. But you take like American food, like burgers and fries. You got McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's. You got all that shit.
No, it's kind of their own individual thing.
Arby's.
You fucking read my mind.
Yeah, Arby's is totally its own different thing.
Yeah, dude,
Arby's is really slept on too.
Arby's is like, fuck it, you know, fuck Culver's, fuck Whataburger, fuck Burger King. We doing our own shit over
They're like,
here.
you know what? We're gonna do what other shit doesn't do. We're gonna have roast beef sandwiches.
Whataburger.
No, there's not Whataburger in Minnesota, bro.
Dude.
But here's the thing. Look, hey, back to Arby's. They do roast beef sandwiches, chicken sandwiches, and gyros. What other fast food place does that shit?
Your mother.
I doubt she does that. But
bro,
you know what I'm saying though? Is like Arby's is totally its own thing.
Bro,
it'll always last. And their curly fries, and they have curly fries, and
curly
also
fries
their sauces. They have Arby's sauce, horsey sauce, 3-pepper sauce. Like they have their own type of shit. Like Arby's is definitely its own brand.
Arby's, we got the meats.
Like nobody's like you know what you want when you go to Arby's. But like if you're like, I want a burger and fries, there's so many fucking options. But you know when you want Arby's.
Dude, I'm gonna tell you now though. I know you haven't had Whataburger, but Whataburger is the fucking shit.
I bet it's not better than Five Guys.
Oh, I haven't had Five Guys in a minute, so I can't really judge that.
Amazing. And their Cajun fries.
Whataburger is like
talk about heartburn.
So Whataburger is like the southern thing, right? And then Culver's is like the northern thing. So
Culver's is overrated. Can we please talk about that?
Well, I'm just gonna say Whataburger I think
Culver's
is better
than
Culver's.
Culver, like when people ask me like, let's go to Culver's, it's like, why? I'd rather go to fucking Sonic. I think Sonic has better food for a cheaper price than fucking Culver's.
Sonic, yeah.
Sonic is literally the most underrated like burger joint.
No, the most underrated I think is Whataburger.
But I'm talking about Minnesota though. There's no Whataburgers in Minnesota. Burger joints in Minnesota is like Five Guys, Sonic, Culver's.
Dude, we gonna go. Dude, me and you both gotta go Louisiana this summer.
I want to see the South because I've never been there, but it's like Louisiana. I have nothing.
I know, but like it would be fun for us to go there for a few days.
Just don't bring me around any gators. I've had bad dreams about alligators killing me for some reason. I don't know why.
Dude, that would be fun because like.
Do you think that's like in my future? Is that I'm gonna get killed by an alligator, or crocodile, or whatever it's fuck?
Chubs.
I've had like 4 dreams. I've had like 4 dreams about where like alligators have killed me.
I gotta tell you about this dream I had.
I think I need to stay far away from Louisiana and Florida, to be honest with you.
I gotta tell you this dream I had.
I think that's God's way of telling me don't go to the South.
Last night. I gotta tell you this dream I had last night. Hold on, I gotta take a quick hit. Oh. Alright. So, I had this dream, right? I was with my football team in Minnesota State. We're at some water park, right? And fucking we're going on these water slides, and these water slides are intense, bro. Like they fucking go straight down, so like if you jump forward you're fucking falling. You gotta like go on the fucking slide, right? And everyone's going on these slides, and I'm like, alright, bet I'm gonna do it, right? And so there's a slide that goes into a pool, right? And then behind the slide there's another fucking pool, right? So there's like 2 pools and a slide in the middle, and I'm about to go on the slide that leads to the pool in front of me, right? But somehow I fuck up and I fall backwards. So I think I'm about to fall in the cement, but I end up falling in the pool behind me, right? But I'm talking the slide is tall as fuck, so I smack my head on the water in the back of the pool, and all of a sudden I kind of like swim to the top of the water, and everyone's like, you alright? And I'm just like, I think I have a concussion. Like that's literally how I sounded. I was like stuttering and shit, and then people started freaking out because the back of my head was bleeding like very badly. Like I was pouring out blood in the back of my head.
Just walk it off.
And so I get out of the pool, and I just kind of lay down on my back. And then my buddy Goose, who's on the football team, he was in my dream for some reason. He's like, bro, like, fucking, we're calling the cops right now. They're on their way. Like, we're calling the ambulance. And, like, I remember my dream, like, I was, like, fading away. And then Goose is like, bro, stay awake. And I'm like, all right. And then I just, like, grab him. I'm like, thanks, bro. Like, I appreciate this. Yawn. But anyway, I just remember, like, I had a hard time staying awake and, like, functioning. Like, I couldn't think or speak straight. And then I must have died in my dream, because I woke up and I was just like, what the fuck? First of all, I was only like 30 feet high, so I doubt I'd fucking split my head in water from that high. I'd have to be a lot higher for that to happen. But that shit fucked me up.
I had a dream once where I died and I woke up in bed with my old daycare lady naked.
That sounds like a sweet dream.
Not bad.
I'd be like, oh, you want this shit?
I was like, all right, Colleen, you want this dick? I'm uncomfortable. But dreams are weird, because you never know what you're going to get.
I'm finna come. I'm about to pull out. Never mind, it feels too good.
Jesus Christ. I thought I was weird for saying my dream.
Oh, man.
And dreams are weird, though, because you can't control it.
You
think you can, but really it's just like, it's literally just a movie, and you just watch it. You just don't know.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, man. Alright, we should do one more topic before we close this bitch out.
Piss.
Same, dude.
Quick topic. What's a quick one? Alright, I got one for you. R. Kelly.
Chihuahuas are overrated.
How we go from that to that?
Alright, what happened with R. Kelly? I just know he got in some legal trouble. That's all I fucking know.
He's a rapist. He's a pedophile. Man, like, here's the thing.
He pisses on kids.
Yeah, he pisses on kids. Look, I get it. He made Remix to Ignition. I get it. He made
one of the best songs of all time.
But remember, he also made I Believe I Can Fly.
No,
that was the best song in Space Jam.
Ignition is still the best.
No, but I Believe I Can Fly. Remix to Ignition and I Believe I Can Fly are totally different genres. One's R&B, one's kind of a rap song. What?
Got every man in here wishing.
No, I get it.
Sipping on coke and rum.
Hey, the man's
I'm
rapist.
Like, so what? I'm drunk. It's the freaking.
See, this is the problem, Jake.
This
is the problem. We have to understand that goddamn, he made great shit. But just because you make great shit doesn't mean you're a good human being. Except Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson didn't do it. He didn't do it.
I don't know, man.
He didn't do it. I will say it to my grave. He didn't do it.
He's like, come here, kids. Come with me. I'm safe.
He didn't do it.
I don't know,
Michael Jackson wouldn't do it. But R. Kelly, he did it. I know it. Michael Jackson didn't do it.
Dude, there's a lot of fucked up people in the celebrity world.
I don't
fuck with Hollywood. Fuck
Hollywood.
It is,
but there's also normal people.
Fuck California. California's a fuck.
Michael Jackson didn't have a childhood. He had to literally work all his fucking life or get beat by his fucking dad.
Yeah, that's true.
Never had a fucking childhood. Never had a fucking childhood, and wanted to give something back to kids so that they could have a fucking childhood.
Can we talk about
and that they were dying? No, listen, they were also dying from like cancer.
Whoa,
I'm just saying.
I'm kidding.
They were dying from like fucking cancer or just whatever disease it was, and Michael Jackson knew he never had a childhood. Set up a place where other kids could have a childhood. Okay,
I'm listening.
All I'm saying is I don't think he did it, even though he seemed kind of creepy, but you have to understand like how he was brought up. He didn't have a childhood. I feel like he always kind of had like a kid in himself, and that's why he always wanted to do things for kids.
Little boys.
But he didn't do it. But okay, R. Kelly,
piss on kids.
He did it, bro. R. Kelly did it.
Oh,
dude. That's all I gotta say.
All right. My battery's running low, so let's end this podcast with what I do. Let's talk about this tin cup
first. It's the remix to Ignition. R. Kelly going to prison. All right. Everybody calm down.
calm down. Alright, oh my god. We're just gonna calm down. And we're gonna talk about this tin cup. So, Travis.
10 out of 10.
Whoa, first of all.
10 out of 10 out of 10 out of 10.
Oh. Anyway, we're gonna talk about. First of all, we're gonna talk about taste. Whoa! I'm getting ahead of myself. We're gonna talk about the packaging, the taste, and the price. All right. So what did you think of the packaging of this tin cup?
Packaging. It is okay. It is a glass bottle, which
glass
automatically
bottle.
is higher.
It's like an octagon.
It has its own shape that is not compared to a lot of other whiskey brands.
It's a hexagon, not octagon. Yep.
There you go. Right. There you go. Yeah, I remember taking math class.
Yep. Algebra.
It's great. It's glass. It had its own shape. It's not like any other bottle. And yeah, it just looks good. It makes clean. It's like one of those bottles you buy when you're like, I want to drink and I want to look good while I'm drinking. That's tin cup. I mean, that's tin cup.
It's
10 out of 10.
You give it a 10 out of 10?
Yes.
I give it. I'm pretty strict about my packaging, I'm not gonna lie. I give it
also, don't forget that it comes with a tin cup.
It literally comes with a tin cup.
It comes with a shot glass that's in a tin. Right here.
Right here. Okay, yeah, it literally. So it's a fucking cup that's like the cap. You pull it off. And
you buy this, you get a free shot glass, basically.
It's basically a shot glass. So the packaging, I'm giving a 9 out of 10. And the reason why it's not 10 out of 10 is just because I'm a strict motherfucker, and I wish it had like a bigger labeling on it. It's pretty clear, but it's a 9 out of 10 for me.
But that's what
it's a 9 out of 10 for me, dog.
But that's what gives it the taste, though, is that it's clear. It's clean. It's clean whiskey.
Yeah. All right. So 10 out of 10 for you for the packaging. 9 out of 10 for me. All right. Now taste. Now for the taste, we've been kind of mixing it with Coke, so it's hard to tell.
I've had it straight though.
I'm gonna take a little swig.
It's delicious. Smooth, clean, but with a whiskey taste. That's tin cup.
That shit is pretty smooth, not gonna lie.
Colorado mountain waters.
I give the taste. I give it. What do you give it?
10.
10?
10. Best whiskey I've ever had.
I give it another 9. So right now I got 8, 10 out of 20 because it's really good. Not gonna lie, it's fucking amazing. But like, there's been a very, I'm not saying a lot, a very slim few that have been as tasty as that. So I would say a 9 out of 10. Now, last but not least, price. Now I gotta ask you what the price was because you're the one who bought it. So what was the price? And was this a liter? Or is it $7.50?
$7.50.
Okay, $7.50. What's the price?
And it was on sale for $24.
$24 for a $7.50.
Okay, but here's the thing: it's not cheap whiskey because, like you said, the branding, packaging, and the taste are all high, right? It's all high.
Yeah. It is.
And even that's pretty cheap for an actual really high class whiskey.
Alright, my battery's real low, so we gotta hurry up.
Alright, 10 out of 10. Boom.
10 out of 10. I give it, you know what, for the price, 24 for a 750, I give it I'll give that a 10 out of 10. So I got a 28 out of 30, and you got a 30 out of 30. So you think it's literally the perfect whiskey?
It's my favorite.
Alright, bet. Fucking this shitty way to hurry this ass up, but it is what it is. It's JaeS podcast. Fucking awesome.
Remember to subscribe.
Yes, because this is our future. Anyway, thank you, and I love you, and yeah, bye.